because I'm trying to lose weight. And
Yeah, it gets frustrating.
because especially if you put a lot of work into it and it's beautiful, you say, oh, and it doesn't fit anymore.
And I'm not a sewer that does like tons of sewing like some people do.
Right.
So if I'm going to do it, it's like I want it to work. And so, yeah.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing?
Fine.
Good morning.
Right.
Good morning, Doreen. Pretty top. Wow,
Love
that
the
looks
color.
nice. So
Oh, yeah.
stylish.
Andrea, we look like we called each other for the color. Oh, yeah, you too. Oh, navy blue across the top.
Pretty. Do you love
Pretty,
it, Doreen? Or she has to get her boost.
First, I have to stop talking to myself.
Do you love it?
I'm thinking so.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, how cute.
That's crazy cute.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yep. So that's a skirt. Yep. Yeah, that came out cute.
Oh, I love that.
That little touch is kind of nice. So,
Mhm.
and like I said, this was simple, and so it's just a matter of getting a fun fabric, you know. I seriously mean this. This could be, you know, cut and made within a day for both of them, because it's just a matter of what was nice and what took the least amount of time for me was the dress itself. I did the smart thing for once. I took a pattern that I used to have, and I knew that the silhouette of the whole thing, I had it down perfect. It wasn't quite this, you know, type of dress, but it still had that whole feature, that whole line. And so all I did was put the pattern piece on top of the pattern piece, you know, on top of this pattern piece, and just drew it
Oh, very cute.
and cut it
But
out.
Doreen, can you stand back up so Kim and Casey can see how awesome this combo is?
So that's a dress, not a skirt, you're saying. Yeah.
A dress. It is a dress.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Really cute.
So cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's a dress.
Yep.
Yep.
Very cool.
Love it.
Very nice.
You wear those kind of styles so well.
She does.
It's for whoever wasn't here, it's this guy here. I almost didn't pick it up because I went, oh, that's so simple. And I went, wait a second, it's not so simple to create all of this, the designs of it and the lines and all that. I said, just for 99 cents, buy it. So I bought it and, you know, just sort of did a couple of things on it that are different, but who cares, whatever.
What kind of changes? So you change the sides a little bit.
Just doing the slit on the side, deciding on my own how long I wanted it to be. That's what I think it was. Just what I think just basically what I'm saying right now.
Mhm.
I didn't know in general so in this guy here, remember how long this is? It's way down there.
Mhm.
So now that I'm wearing it on a day-to-day basis, so I've had it on since I took a shower, you know, had it on for the last couple of hours. Would I have wanted it, you know, would I have wanted it longer? I don't think so, but
I think it's cute. You could even pull that off in the winter with boots.
yep.
And
Um,
such a good use, Doreen, for those really sheer fabrics we're finding. Like that underdress could be out of those fabrics that otherwise you couldn't wear alone.
That's true. I've got some of that in my stash I can get rid of. I could probably make this even, well, now on the other side, would it be to wear with just plain like jean leggings and wearing it as a just as a almost like a top, maybe that too. I don't know.
You could even wear it as with leggings just as it is because of the slits. Everything that would look fine
I was gonna wear it
as
with
it is.
I was gonna put on some
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would
I'm
work.
gonna put on some we keep talking over each other. Yeah, I just didn't have time this morning. I had to kind of figure it out and move on, but yeah, I thought of just plain old jeans, and I just thought, since I've had it on, I've been in the sewing room with it and it hasn't gotten in my way.
It's very cute.
You did
Well,
it.
yeah, you'd like to wear I like to wear some of the things that I'm making right now and not just everything for later on when we get out of the house. So,
Good work. Okay, we're gonna move
okay.
on to Miss Kim, who's been keeping this dress packed.
Oh my God.
I wish I had sound effects, like a drum roll.
You guys are ridiculous.
We're fun.
Cowbells.
Let's see. I'm not sure how I can show you this. This is the dress. I'm not sure how you can see this. Because it's on the stand.
Oh, you're getting close.
Yeah, I know. It's right behind me. So,
Oh, cute.
okay, this is the top of the dress. It's not doing what I want it to do.
No.
What if you set the camera down and move the mannequin?
Here's
Oh,
the,
wait a minute.
That's so
Okay,
cute.
Grandma.
Oh, I love the waist. Love the way what you did with the stripes. That's cool.
Now we're coming, almost there.
okay.
Really?
And
Yeah.
it's just straight. It's just long at the bottom. It's all the way down.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
But my
Where's the show us the pattern, please.
No, we want to see the dress, Doreen.
I'll show you the pattern at the end. The favorite part is the back. That was my favorite.
Okay.
Oh, look.
No,
So cute.
Oh, that is so
Copper color.
fun.
really.
Oh my gosh.
Good job. Good job.
So it's supposed to
Look
be
at
a
that,
zipper.
coming and going.
So it's supposed to be a zipper, and I decided not to do the zipper because I did not want the zipper. And I just did it this way. So,
Is that stretch or woven?
oh, that's that Walmart fabric.
Stretch, stretch.
Yes.
Doreen.
Yeah.
Lots of stretch. This is the pattern. It's supposed to have elastic. It's this one. It's supposed to have elastic in the waist. This stuff was so stretchy. I was like, forget that. I'm not even bothering. I did not put elastic. I just put the ribbon through the waist.
Sure.
And the ribbon has little dog paws on it. So that's what I really,
That's so cute.
What do you mean by that? I'm sorry, what do you mean?
Like little paw prints.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Literally.
so
You know, you're gonna be smiling the whole time you're wearing that, and everybody's gonna wonder why is she smiling? And she's got all these little secret things on it, like little paw prints, little bows on the back. I'd be grinning from ear to ear the whole time.
So is that what I was seeing down the front of the bottom? Because it looked like there was buttons, but it might have been the ribbon that was
right, it's the
hanging
ribbon.
down.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It is the ribbon.
if you leave
Yeah.
your camera where it is and just scoot a little to your well, it might be your left. We can see it a little better, yeah.
Just bring it down. If you can bring your screen down just a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Ah. Oh, shoot.
Oh,
I lost you guys.
missed
Mm.
Oops, sorry, Kim.
Thanks, Andrea.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that is so
cute.
good.
It
Oh,
looks really comfy.
Yeah, it
That's a
is.
hit.
I might have
That's
to
a
cut
hit.
it off because I did not bother to hem it because I'm like, okay, it's not raveling. So I may cut it off a little bit more. My husband said, that's really long. So, but when
Well-
because it blouses at the waist.
Yeah.
So I told him, I says, it's not really that long when I blouse it. So
Yeah.
it just looks long on the mannequin. So, but
Oh.
it's fine.
It's very pretty.
Thank
Yeah,
It's
you.
one of those things you can wear around for a while, and if you don't like how long it is, you can cut it.
Yeah.
Right.
so there's- Yep.
So
And it's good for your vacation because you can wear it during the day, go out to dinner in it. It's one of
Mhm.
those
And have
things-
you can put a little whatever on it if you get cold, no problem.
right. So that's why it takes me so long because it has to be just right.
Well, it's
I
just
get
right.
it. Okay.
really nice. Yeah.
Very
I love that
Thanks.
idea of like, if you don't want the zipper, just that's just so perfect. It just
Well,
worked
I
out really
saw
well. I love
I
that.
saw a lady on one of the PDF videos that I looked at, and that's what she did. She just put a slit down the back. Well, I did that, and it really didn't open up. It just was this. It was just this blah slit, and I was like, okay, that ain't working for me. So, so I put binding around it, and so it made like an O. And so then I was like, okay, I like that. But then it kind of opened up a little too much. And so I was like, okay, I had the bows, and I've had these bows forever because I don't know what I use these bows for. But I said, okay, so I just kind of put the bows around, and I was like, okay, I kind of like that. So that's
Yeah,
what I
We're
did.
all set for 4th of July.
Oh, bravo.
Good
So,
job.
It's
Thank
the
you.
perfect Disney dress. Don't you think
So-
that's perfect for Disney?
oh yeah, because we go out to dinner each night, so I like that. So
When are you taking
A-
off?
And the red bow for Minnie.
September.
Okay, September. Oh, that's perfect.
Hmm.
It'll be hot and hot.
Oh,
all
it's
the
always hot. It's always hot.
time. Yeah, but it's a perfect dress without sleeves. It's perfect.
Nice
You did
job.
good. Good.
Thank you. So now I got to figure out jumpsuits. It's like
Or a
What?
romper.
in the romper a jumpsuit, just
No,
a short,
rompers-
just a
yes.
short jumpsuit.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's pretty much what it
Yes.
is. It's a short jumpsuit.
Yep.
Hey, I just had to give you an alternative.
Okay, let's see how Sally's doing with the Lisa dress. I feel like that
Oh,
slit down
not
the
yet,
back.
not yet,
Oh, not yet. Well,
not yet.
Suzette, I think that slit down the back is another good option for the Lisa dress.
That's a good
And then,
idea.
who was it that had the beautiful long tie? Can you see that on the back? One of the patterns had the pretty long tie. That could be beautiful with that too. Okay, Sally's doing something with her dress. Let's see what update Faye has on the party pants.
Well, the pants, I put them on yesterday. They fit good. And I, did the elastic around the waist to get it. And I just got to sew the piece on so that I can put an elastic in because it was a trial sloper and it didn't have the extra. See, if I were cutting that from scratch and knowing I was going to do an elastic waist, I would have cut extra and it would have been one piece. But since it didn't have it, I have to add to it. But they fit well, and that I really prefer not fitting well because then I couldn't see the curves of my body the way they really are. It's like a whole- but anyway, but it doesn't have any bagging in the rear. I'll have them finished next week. and it's smooth in the front. The fit is good.
Hey, that's wonderful. Did you
And
work?
see, I'm already, for the separates, I'll have the pant pattern worked out, so I can just
True.
build on that.
And you were already had a shirt in progress too, because you were working on that.
Oh, I didn't finish that either. I'm terrible. I see like Doreen overnight makes 3 garments. I don't even
Does
think
seem
about
like
3
that.
garments in a day.
They're
It's just,
simple.
well, if I were a foot taller, I could wear what you're wearing, but on me, it would be at 4'9".
No,
the thing
you
would
you
overwhelm.
get what looks good on you. There's a lot of short people. You just get your. I mean, everybody has to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, but I love your casual styles. But you've got to have some height to carry them.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Anybody else have a dress update? Are you ready, Sally?
Ready. Okay, so I decided that in order to take that out, I need to put in a longer zipper.
A longer who?
Zipper.
Oh,
So I'm gonna have to put a longer zipper in because
You can't get into it?
I won't be able to get into it.
let's
Oh,
see what you got.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, you just want to see the dress?
Yeah, I want to see the zipper that's in there now.
Well, it only comes to my waist,
Oh,
and my hips won't accommodate it once I take it. Because when I put it on, I was like, wait a minute, if I do this, I won't be able to. My hips won't come over it. Now, I was wondering if maybe because I measured the zipper and the zipper was okay. I don't know, maybe it just isn't made for people with hips as big as mine.
so Suzette sent me my invisible zippers when we first made that. She's actually sent me a ton of them, and they were longer than the pattern called for. And so I think we put in 22-inch zippers into ours.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think about that, Sally, to tell you.
Yeah, because mine is 14 and it only comes to the waist. And then what were you? What were you? Oh,
And 14 and 22 is a lot of difference.
oh, it looks like Joanne is shaking her head like I probably should have put in a longer zipper.
No, 22 is usually the size for a back dress. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's usually what's called for. 14 is usually like your back length. And
Well,
like you
yeah.
say, you can't get into it over your hips. You're right. And
Yeah,
so
'cause-
22 is the typical size they would give for a dress for the back. Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah,
your
so like-
pattern, Sally? Because I do remember them calling for a shorter zipper, but do you have the pattern in front of you?
It's 14.
Really? Because that
Yeah.
would be so difficult.
It's 14 because I was like, oh, I have all these 14s around here, and so I put it in there, and then I'm like, and then when I was putting it, I was like, wait a minute, like I'm just getting it on. I'm like, if I take these in, I won't be able to get it on.
Mm-mm.
So I was like,
And I remember Andrea talking about how to, we gave her advice on how to have the waist seam match accurately when she put that zipper through it.
Oh.
So I do remember that being that conversation, that she did put a definitely longer zipper in. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, Sally.
Andrea, did you have some trick to doing that, to getting it to, when you have the zipper in there to get them all matching up, between the bodice or the top and the bottom?
Well, I just got super lucky with the second one because I forgot those darts in the front. So I think that helped my situation.
Okay.
But then the next one that I did was out of the knit, and I did put the darts in that and everything lined up, but omitted the zipper. So it does seem like you got to give up one or the other with this dress. But next time I make it, I'm going to do Kim's back slit with long ties, no zipper, and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to start a whole Instagram about the Lisa dress.
I don't know if you can.
She went out of business.
Oh my goodness.
This
might
might
have
be
to-
why, because she told people to use a 14-inch zipper.
You may have to put a disclaimer up.
Well, so now you're gonna take out that zipper and
Mhm.
put
It
in a
was
long.
the last step anyway. It was the last step. I believe it was the last step.
Okay, so you don't, okay, because I just thought that might be difficult when you got it all put together.
I mean, zippers aren't hard. Well, that's the only thing that's just not hard for me is a zipper. I mean, it's an invisible zipper. And I had already, I usually base the fabric, and then I base the zipper, and then I put the invisible zipper in. So I usually do like 4 steps to put my invisible zipper in, so you can't really see it as much. But I don't really care about invisible zippers really though. I mean, I would have put a regular zipper in here. I don't really care if my zipper shows, and I probably have a regular zipper I can just put in that's longer. I don't really care about invisible zippers. I mean, I don't know.
I kind of maybe think that invisible zippers, just a thought, I mean, just because you're talking about it right now, that they may be really more important when you're dealing with a really delicate, pretty dress.
Hmm.
You know, that's why I could see it being necessary.
Yeah, but for me, it's harder to unzip for me, the invisible zippers.
I
That's
think
why I
that's
don't really, that's
Sally.
why I don't really,
Sure.
but I still buy them because I don't know why I still buy them. But,
You have to find someone to help you get out of it.
And another option would be to put in a side zipper that crosses the waist, because then that would open it up in a side seam. And that would open it up to get it over your shoulders or over your hip without having something go down the back. That's
Another
that's
option.
something they used to do a lot more in vintage clothing back in the, say, 30s, 40s, and 50s, was to have
Oh.
a side zipper so that you had, your front and your back was much more fitted. So,
wait, are you
'cause
telling
that
me I
whole-
should do a side zipper?
Mhm.
it's a possibility, it's an option. If you don't want to do one down the back, if you put one in the side seam from just below, maybe an inch or so below the armpit, down to a couple inches below the hip, that's an option.
It might
Yep.
work a lot better
Think
with your
about it.
Sally.
Yeah, I think it'll probably be easier for me to just do a.
Yeah.
Whatever you
And for
want.
this,
Couldn't
yeah,
you
and
take
for this
a-
one, it might be fine, but think of that as an option for, I know you like a lot of the vintage things. And so that might be an option in the future to try that, to get it enough room in your waist. Because the thing is when it narrows down to your waist, you got to get that opened up. So you can open it up in the back, in the front, or on the side seam. It's just a third option.
So this is it almost looks like another dart, you're saying? It goes like this? and
No,
goes-
you just instead of sewing the seam, you sew a zipper in it.
Oh.
And when you open it, it gives you that room around you, because your waist is so much smaller than your hips. You just need to open that up so that you can get get it over your hips. And so if you do that at the waist on a side seam, it'll do the same
right
thing.
up.
And you don't have. I'm not saying you have to do that on this Lisa dress, or even that it's appropriate for the Lisa dress, but it's just a third option for putting a zipper in that people often don't think about anymore.
Well, I think I would like to do that on another dress that I don't need to do that in. Maybe I should do it on a Lisa dress that's a knit dress. Maybe just so it'll
I think it's another really good thing to think about. Do it. Yeah.
Could she get rid of the extra that she has if she takes out the back zipper and just makes that a little snugger in the back and then puts in a side zipper? Would that work, or would it distort what's happening with the darts?
It's also going to change the neck if it comes all the way from the center back neck. If you take it all in there.
Yeah, I was thinking if it goes, it's going to be like this as opposed to going like this, right?
Yeah, I would take it in from the side seam.
That's what believe me, I was thinking about it for days. Like, wait, if I do it how am I going to do it? Then I just said, forget it. And that's why I brought the question to the group yesterday.
I
The better
actually
bet is
did
from the
that.
side seams. If you do a center seam, it gets wonky because you don't have a center seam in the front, and it just, yeah. side seams are better to take things in from.
Mhm.
Because believe me, I was gonna do that at the beginning. I was like, oh yeah, I can just put, and then I was like, wait a minute, I need to take the zipper out anyway. When I realized that my hips, but I'll never put a 14-inch zipper ever in again. Well, I know I can't now because, and you said it's supposed to be 20, at least 22 inches. It's supposed to be?
Yes.
Oh.
It depends on the length of your back. I mean, typically it goes from like 14, 18, 22. Those are your zipper sizes.
Mm-hmm.
So you might need to adjust it. You might need to shorten it, you know, based on your size. But if you get the 22 inches, you'll have enough to deal with, and then kind of check another dress you have that maybe you bought that you like that has a zipper in the back, and then just kind of see how long that zipper is and go from there.
I don't think I have any dresses that's not that come to that point. They're usually all like a lot lower.
Well, think about it in terms of geometry. That circumference that's at your waist
Mm-hmm.
has to be opened up sufficiently to go over your hips. So the difference between your waist and your hips, you just have to, that's how far down you have to go so that that can open up to go over your hips. So if you need an extra 4 inches, a 2-inch zipper, when it opens, will give you that 4 inches below the waist.
Okay.
So that, I mean, you can do it mathematically like that to make sure that it's going to open up and widen up to be over your hips, and then so you can go just as far as you need to without, you know, going too far. Because I've done, you know, just put in a, like where the zipper starts lower down on the back,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it in a 22 zipper, and I'm sitting on it, and it's
Yeah.
uncomfortable. So that, you know, so you just want to think from your waist down, how far do you have to go to open that up so it'll go around your hips, basically.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Good lesson for us all making
Where are you
them.
now?
I know.
I'm sorry I didn't think about it, Sally.
Oh no, that's fine because I'm actually glad that because I'll never put in a 14-inch zipper again. Actually, I actually would have preferred to put a full length zipper in. I like full length zippers.
All the way to the bottom?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like full length zippers.
Oh, wow.
I
Do they-
don't know. I think they're nice. I probably have about maybe 7 dresses with full length zippers.
But they're in the
back?
front, right?
In the front?
No, back.
No, they're in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I've
Yeah.
never seen that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a lot of full length zippers. Well, full length zippers, full length zipper
Fun,
dresses.
Sally. I mean, a full length zipper in the front would be fun too, not for the Lisa dress, but with another dress.
Yeah. I can't believe you guys have never seen full length zipper. Nobody's seen it?
Not in
Yeah.
the back.
I guess
So
that's
is
why
it-
people
is it
always
like a
look at me like that
separating-
when I wear it.
Is
Is it
that an
separated at the
exposed-
bottom? I mean, it goes from your neck all the way down to the hemline?
In the wait a minute. Oh my goodness.
You going out or gonna eat? What do you want, Frank?
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh,
decorative.
cool,
Yep.
Sally.
Oh, it's the exposed zipper look. Yeah.
That's
Very
pretty.
cool.
Yeah, see, and then there's the front.
Yep.
Oh, okay,
It has pockets in it.
Cute, cute.
very cute.
What do you want? You want to go back out?
I just happen to be in my room with my dresses.
Like a dress room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should ask Kim how the closet cleaning's going.
How what?
The closet cleaning's going.
Oh yeah.
Did you give up, Kim, or are you still working it?
Oh, I'm just about done. I'm just about
Are
done. Hmm. Yeah.
Wow, so like a week. It took like a week?
Well, yeah, kind of. I didn't really have a whole lot because I had already cleaned it before, so I just had to go through some stuff and get rid of some stuff and kind of organize, and because I have lots of handbags, so and they're everywhere. So,
That's fun. All right, Suzette, I want to see inside all your little drawers. See all the
Here?
little drawers? Like,
That
oh,
one,
this is
that's hardware for bags.
Does your granddaughter come in there and your grandson and open up all the little drawers and see what's in there?
No, she goes through the fabric. These are all full of fabric,
Oh,
all my
fun.
bins.
Nice.
And then I have my closet's full of stuff too.
Wow. How are you liking the
Fabric.
new? Did you get to sew in it?
Not yet. My mother's on a mission for new recliners, so we've been everywhere.
It's hard to find
And we
furniture
went-
right
And she knows this little family-owned store that's like 80 miles from here. So we went yesterday. She got 2 chairs. I carried them in myself, set them up, all that.
Oh, Lord.
And so this morning she says, "What are you doing tomorrow? I need to take these chairs back."
Oh, no.
What? Take them back?
Yeah, she says they're too small.
Oh,
She's
no.
not even 5 foot. So,
Did she call them
Yeah.
and let them know?
mhm.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
So there's my day tomorrow's gone too now.
and you have to do all the lifting?
No, I'm getting help now, but I was done with her yesterday, so I'm like, oh no, I'm not waiting. I'm just carrying this stuff in. So I don't know why it's too small. She's not even 5 feet, so I
Does
don't know. But
does
she
she-
sat in it for a long time in the store. So I don't know what's uncomfortable, but she wants to take them back.
Does she sleep in the chairs? Does she like usually fall asleep in them and stay there? That might be why. She maybe didn't get a good night's sleep. Oh, bummer.
She goes back and forth. She goes from the bed to the chair and back and forth.
That's
But she has so many chairs already. All kinds of chairs.
Hmm. Do they have other things she
So
likes?
that'll be what's that?
Do they have other chairs she likes? Was she like torn between two or?
Yeah, she has a full living room all set up with all her furniture, recliners, everything, but there's this little alcove type room, and that's where she spends all her time. So everything she wants to use, she's trying to cram in this little triangular shaped room. She probably has like 3,000 square foot house, but she's got like 7,000 square foot of furniture in there. So she doesn't need any more furniture.
Oh, goodness. I hope she has furniture.
Can't you talk her out of any of this?
Oh,
Like say, mommy will have
It's-
more space to do whatever.
it's so much easier just to go do it. Just to go
I
do
get
it.
it, Suzette. I really do.
Oh,
My husband's father was 97 and he had to give up his car, but he wanted a way to travel. So he had us in the car wanting us to take him to bicycle places and asking them if they could motorize the bicycles. And he was 97. And I was like, so I get it. I do understand. You
Yeah.
just go along with it and you go, no, I don't think that's going to work. No, okay. But you look at them, you go, you look, you do it.
Yeah, when I was taking care of my dad, a large part of my mail route was a 55 and older mobile home park. So when he got sick, we moved him in there so that I could check on him every day. Well, he got a golf cart. So this mobile home park was off of a busy road, like 6-lane highway. And I would see him going down the side of that highway to the car dealer so he could go just tool around looking at cars. And
Yep.
I'd be, oh, he's going to
Yep.
get hit on the side of the road.
Mhm.
oh Lord.
No.
Yeah. You just have to let them go. I mean, you try to protect them just like little kids, but eventually you gotta let them.
So don't
Now,
any of you do that
it's,
to your children. That's the lesson.
it's so much easier just to do what she wants than to listen to it. Otherwise, it's like, oh.
Because
And then
she said there is
she-
always a difference between need and want. You think she don't need, but she wants, right?
I know. I know. She's like a bad little 5-year-old kid with a lot of money. So she gets whatever she wants.
Oh,
Uh,
good luck.
and then she has a fit if I'm not completely full on gas.
Oh, really?
You know, if it's 3/4 of a tank and we're going 20 miles, I have to stop and fill up my gas.
I would have lost
So
my mind by
yesterday,
now.
I was trying to get her back a little bit yesterday. She kept saying, you need to get over, you need to stop for gas, you need to stop for gas. I'm like, no, I got plenty of gas. So and I was pushing it like another 40 miles. And then I said, oh my gosh, I hope we can find a gas station. I'm almost out of gas.
You
I
did
was
that on
just trying to get her going. Like this morning when she says we have to go back tomorrow, she already said, well, I know you have full tank of gas, so don't go anywhere today.
So when you pick her up, do you always try to fill up the tank before you get her?
No,
Oh,
I hate stopping for gas, so I only
Me
stop
too.
when I have to stop.
me too.
Did she live with you?
No, she lives about a mile and a half from me.
Who chose that?
But she used to live here. She used to live here for 5 years, and the day she moved out, I was like,
Oh, thank you.
Would you have picked
no.
up
So
farther,
that's too.
a location a little further down the road than just?
Well, she was around here, then she went to my rental house around the corner, and then she decided to buy this house when she was 80 years old, and it's way too much house and yard for her.
She bought it.
So I have to do everything over there
Wow.
and here.
You're taking care of the yard over there?
Oh, no,
I don't do
no.
her yard. I don't, no, she's got an acre and a half. I'm not doing her yard.
Okay.
No.
No.
Goodness, she has a
What, she can't even walk in the yard. Why does she need this big house and yard? I don't know. And a pool. She never goes in.
wow.
Ah,
Oh,
That's why my planner is always all scratched out, Andrea. 'Cause
mhm,
going back to Zephyr Hills was not in my plan for tomorrow.
mhm. Oh, wow. You're a saint, Suzette.
She won't be here forever, so it's okay.
That's-
how old is she right now?
She's 85.
She's got a long ways to go.
Doreen.
No, I'm not saying I want her to go. I'm just
I'm just
saying
saying it's.
But
because
I
you want your
will
time with
miss her
her.
when she's gone.
She will outlive us
Yeah.
all.
That's what
not
that's
about
what
my
my
mom.
brother says. My brother
mom
says,
was
you know,
90.
she's gonna live forever.
Aw.
My mom
Yeah,
was
just making those
97.
times together special. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel sorry for her because her other children and grandchildren don't come around.
oh, no, they don't share the fun.
My family does. My kids do a lot with her and for her, but
Good. Good.
that's the rest of them don't. And she's got 9 grandkids and 15 great grandkids that all live around here and
Wow.
they don't come by. So
That's a huge family.
yeah,
Mm,
but I'll miss her when she's gone.
you will.
But like Kim said, she'll be here forever. I'll probably go before her.
Oh, gosh. Okay, let's check in with somebody else. Who haven't we heard from? We talked to Sally and Kim. How about Casey?
And I just need to get so I can see me. So I took the inset out for my dress and
Oh,
it-
cute.
it
Very
That
fitted,
is so cute.
Oh my
Really,
God.
really
it
cute.
does a lot better. It was kind of, gathered more. So I like that. It came out pretty good.
I like that.
Good.
Yeah.
I made
Yeah.
a copy of that. Okay, is that a pattern or did you self-draft?
So it was a pattern.
Okay.
I bought the pattern. I have misplaced the pattern. I could not find it. I have torn this apartment apart and looked at every tiny hole. I don't know what I could have done with it, but it's basically a t-shirt. So I just took a t-shirt and I
Okay,
just marked from here to there
okay.
and put it on the bias so that I get the stripes going the right direction.
Yep.
And then I drafted the bottom half. I just extended the t-shirt so it made a t-shirt dress.
Sure.
And
Yep.
then I just looked at the pattern flat picture that I saw online. And I just kind of guesstimated the curve here.
Uh-huh.
And then this last piece is just a rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't
So
even
it goes to
see
the
that.
back. Yeah, cute. Yeah.
I didn't even see that on the bottom.
Yep. So
That is cute.
that's how you get that third kind of movement in it. So
Okay, where you have
So
it hanging
that's-
right now, bring it up further so I can actually see that way bottom part. Yeah, just bring,
Oh,
Okay.
I see. Okay, so it actually goes below the hem. Yep.
Right.
yeah.
oh, I'm gonna come close to
And
copy that.
so,
That is so cute.
so that bottom
Mhm.
piece, is it the rectangle goes from the front around the back to the front again? Or, so is
Yes.
it that all one
Mhm.
piece all the way around?
This is on the fold right here.
Yeah,
Basically.
Right.
So it's
And
just
what's-
one big long rectangle.
Okay, okay.
but it goes all the way around the back to the front again?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically you make the t-shirt and then you have this part that's cut out and that's where you put it in, both front and back. It just is one piece.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So cute.
So hold it up that way. Does that help?
Yeah.
Show you?
Oh, I love it. It's such so fresh. Oh,
Yeah. That's
that's what I was trying to look at. I was trying to figure that out.
So you can see that it
I'm
goes
sorry,
across
guys, I
that
didn't mean to
seam.
go, but I was.
Wait, is this dress all serged?
Actually, I did not serge it
Oh.
because I was afraid of the serging showing up, the thread, and with the different color stripes, what color was I gonna pick? I could go like Andrea, just do ecru or whatever, but it actually I just used a stretch stitch,
Mhm.
and because it's a knit, it's not going to ravel, so I
Right.
just left it. I didn't serge it.
Yep.
So I
Oh,
think it's the
okay.
first
'Cause
knit
it,
I've
it
done.
looked like it's like this or something. Like it didn't look like it was a straight stitch. That's why I was like wondering if the whole thing
Well,
was
the knit,
there.
that knit stitch is kind of funky.
Yeah, the knit stitch has got a little bit of a zigzag to it so that you get the stretch.
Okay.
So yeah, so there's, and
So,
then with leftover, I made a t-shirt for myself.
Which is also cute.
Mhm.
You're gonna wear the heck out of those.
I know we asked you, but I keep forgetting the fabric. It was in your stash a long time.
I think it was from Joann's, and it's at least 5 years, maybe more, that it's been in the stash. So
It's
About
great.
how much fabric do you think it took to make the dress?
I think I had 2 3/4. I usually try and when I buy something, I try and put a little tag on it that says how much it is and what the content is. And I think this one was like 2 3/4. But out of that, I got the dress, and you
Yeah.
really kind of need the 2 3/4 because you're putting things on the angles. And then it was just what was left over was enough for a t-shirt, but
Awesome.
Okay,
Very
that's cool.
Really, really fun. Okay, how about you, Joanne? Tell us about that gorgeous quilt first. That's so pretty.
That was still up from last night. I'm in a American Sewing Guild neighborhood group, and they did a thing called All Things Quilt. So I just pulled it out. It's not done yet. It needs the borders on it.
Love the colors you put in
It
that.
needs the borders.
Wow.
It's for a bed, so it's for a queen bed.
So pretty.
And every square is a different square. It's a different pattern design, but all the fabrics went together, and then the medallion in the middle. So that's still I'm not sure how to measure this flat somewhere because I don't have the space to be able to just lay it out flat. I mean, even with 2 tables, I'm not sure it would be wide enough. I haven't figured that out yet. So maybe it will be. I just got to be able to put 2 tables up side by side. And to do that, I'm going to have to move furniture in my living room to be able to do that.
Do you have a driveway?
Yeah, but it's a slant and no. So I've got to be able to figure that out. Maybe in the garage I'd be able to do it. I just have to pull a table from the 3rd floor out to the basement. So yeah, everything I do, I have to like put up a table, put down a table, put up a table, put down a table. I can't leave a table up to just work on something.
Welcome to Casey's world.
Yeah, so I just need to, the next thing is just measuring to make sure I've got the borders on, and then I can somehow pin this and I guess get it to somebody who will quilt it because I'm not going to do the quilting on that.
Yeah, I wish Gay had quilting services because it's one of those things like you really want to trust them.
Yeah, and I do know people I could. I know somebody in New Hampshire. I know somebody in Mass. I found somebody in Rhode Island. I don't know how they do, but I did find a quilting store, so it's possible.
What does that typically cost, Joanne? Like, what are you going to budget to get that quilted?
It depends on anywhere from 40 to 80, probably.
$40?
Oh yeah,
That's it?
40 to 80. It depends on who's going to do it, you know, and yeah, to get it quilted. If they have a long arm, you know, a lot of people can just zoom through it. And, you
You're
know,
exceeding 100 down here.
yeah, it just depends on where you go. Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah. Oh, cool.
But
Okay,
and
how
it's-
about your dress? Do you have a dress update or garment update?
there it is. That's my dress update. I just cut out the pattern.
Which
I haven't
pattern?
cut out the pattern. I haven't cut out the fabric yet, but I'm gonna go with this one to start with. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to start to try.
For your dress?
Yeah, I haven't started the dress, so yeah.
Well, Joanne, you are behind me.
Well, I did have to move 3 rooms out and then back again. So
I'm moving this room. Hello?
I had 3 rooms. Sorry, I had 3 rooms. So, you know, and I had to get back in a structured, you know, mode again. So, yeah, I got it this far. I got the pattern cut out. So now I have to put the table up to get the
Joanne. Joanne, how you supposed to help me with my jumper? You ain't even done your dress.
You're going to do fine with your jumper. You get that dress already.
Oh, where's Dara? I need help. I'm gonna need help with that jumper. Joanne is done now. She's doing the dress.
She's gonna be busy with her mom for a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, I know. Joanne left me now, so I need somebody. Oh, Casey. No, Casey's got a house. Never mind.
You're doing fine there, Sally. You really are.
Yeah.
You are doing fine.
Okay. Let's see. Did anybody else have anything else to share about dresses?
How about
get
you? What are you working on?
Well, I sewed, gosh, I think I ended up making 4 dresses. So throughout it, I did learn a lot.
Slacker.
And the whole month. Yeah. It was a fun series. So I'm glad we did it. I'm looking forward to the jumpers, jumpsuits,
Yep.
whatever, separate.
Oh, separates too? So like two that match? Those two?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you can get the jumper look without the stress of how to go to the bathroom in
How
a
to
jumper.
get out of this.
Oh,
And I'm especially excited for Casey's experiment.
yeah, see, I miss it. I miss it on, what is it? Thursdays and Fridays, because I'm like always have something going on those days. So I don't know like what you guys talk about on those days.
I know, and then
Well, I'm going to try and do my jumpsuit so that I have a drop seat in it.
What?
Oh, nice.
What? You have a what in it? What is a drop seat?
You know those long johns that you would see that people would have and they would put the
With the
jacket
snaps? Is that like the
thing and it would
snaps?
come down so you could go to the bathroom?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
She has her priorities straight, ladies.
Go for it, Casey.
Two kids and aging and plumbing, you know, you gotta have priorities straight.
I
Yes,
want to see that when you have it done.
me too.
Well,
Yeah, I
the
want to see
way I've
it.
got it planned, you won't see it because it'll be camouflaged. But yeah, that's my hope.
You are
We'll see
serious.
how it works out.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm still looking like, is she serious?
I'm trying to visualize it. I can't do
Like,
it.
a man would not engineer this for us. So this is a woman's
Oh,
job.
hell,
A woman has to
No,
figure
no,
out
no.
how to make this work for us
Yeah.
so that we can still have the look we want, but not sacrifice our dignity.
I mean, I have thought of so many different ways of doing it, like, and I never thought about that, but I mean, in my mind, you know, like when you're falling asleep at night, I'm going, now how can you do it so it's functional? Could you do a zipper here? Could you do buttons here? What, you know, I'm just visualizing and I'm going, I can't, I never
We're
came up
dying
with-
to see it.
Yeah, Casey, I don't see how
Yeah.
that's gonna work. How
Very
do you,
curious.
what about your underpants?
What?
Your underpants?
Don't worry about my underpants. I got it covered.
Remember, this is
Don't worry about my
recorded.
under.
This is recorded.
Hello? I mean, like, how?
If we go too much further, Andrea's not gonna be able to post this video.
Wait a minute, how? Just don't know. I'm
Well,
a thinker. I'm thinking logically. You got the
I feel it can work.
no,
I
it can't work.
oh, it's gonna work. We just have to wait and see.
Mm,
When is it gonna be done, Casey?
I just can't imagine.
When?
I've got the month, remember? So
Okay.
The whole
But-
month.
Have you started cutting it out or doing anything with it yet?
no, I haven't. I've cut the pattern apart so I can start tracing it.
Okay, all right, we'll
One-
just. We'll
Yeah,
just
Sally, it's the one that has the different sizes, bust cup sizes on the front. So that's the one I'm gonna use to try and do this with. We'll see how it works out.
Okay, and can you send me a message and let me know how you gonna incorporate your
Well, you're gonna
underpants?
hear about it each week because she has the whole month to work.
Well, you
Oh.
just
Hear
said
about
you're
it.
not gonna tell me about the underpants. That's all I
Well,
want to know.
the mystery will be revealed without me having to reveal anything. Let's just put it that way.
How are you going to use the bathroom is what I'm saying.
You'll figure it out.
Wait to see the pattern pieces come together, Sally.
Just let her figure it out.
Use your imagination.
It will work.
That's what we're
Okay,
here for.
so next,
Moving on.
yes,
Okay.
next, as discussed, we're going to be working on these jumpers and separates, and then we're going to spend the next 2 weeks on Thursdays working on the fanny packs, which funny enough, in another country, it must be in Europe, somebody told me like fanny is not an appropriate word to use. So, you know, these are.
Oh, I'm sorry, what was that, Andrea? Fanny?
Fan
Fanny?
is not an appropriate word. It would be an inappropriate word if you used it in Europe. So, anyway, so waist packs. And I was wondering if any of you are going to try and sew one of those. Whose idea was it? It kind of came from that.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Is this the Sew Together project or are you?
I
supposed
think,
to run one?
I think Tara wanted one.
When is it?
She may not be there.
This
I
guy.
posted a tutorial that I think was by Jess Okla Roots. But I was wondering if anybody had it already picked out a pattern or had another tutorial, or like, what are you thinking that you're going to use, Suzette, for your?
I have a pattern. I'd have to go find it in storage. I think I still have it. And I could do that. We're gonna go to storage either today or tomorrow. So I'll see if I can pull that up and post a picture of it.
Thank you, Casey. That would be great. And how about you, Suzette? Have you decided what you're going to use as your pattern?
No, I need to look for a pattern.
Now, what you saw, what you have online, does that just tell you how to cut it out without a pattern? Or do you need a pattern to go with that?
I'm
Probably have
not
to buy
sure
it
yet.
on her site.
Yeah. So that's what I was wondering, if anybody had a physical pattern yet before I commit to the one that Jess had, although it is really cute.
Yeah, the ones she usually has are really, really nice.
But does that, you do need a pattern in addition? Because I haven't looked at it yet.
I'm sure you do. Yeah. That's how they make their money.
Are you guys are doing it this week, right? Tomorrow?
Yeah,
or-
we're going to have 2 weeks on it. Yeah. So usually the first week, everybody's figuring out what they're going to do and then working on it in between.
I gotta get that
But I was going to try, if there was actually a physical pattern that I could go and buy, I was going to go and try and get that tomorrow,
Oh.
because that would be easier than the PDF ones for me.
I'll look and see what I can find today.
Yeah, let me know. Just
Not
post
on
on that
schedule
So
for
We
Thursday.
Sew if you do find something, Suzette, that you
Okay.
want to. And I will do the same if I make a decision on that. So, and then if you don't want to sew that bag, you're still welcome to join us for coffee and conversation on Thursday mornings, and Fridays Sew and Tell.
I want to know how the puppy's doing.
He is doing so good. He's growing so big. He's so sweet and a personality. Who was it that Kim said hers had a personality? Definitely has a personality.
How's
Yeah.
the big dog doing with it? With the puppy?
He was jealous. He was looking at us like, you gotta be kidding me. What were you thinking? And then like now, so now it's been, it's just like having a baby. Like nobody gets much sleep. And so this morning he was just sitting back, shaking his head at us like, I told you. But it's only at the most a couple months, and then that phase will be over, but hopefully a couple weeks.
So
He is really funny though. Sometimes he like lets out something that sounds like a meow. I'm like, do you think you're a cat?
They're
He's a
so
real
cute.
character.
So cute.
I was at Joanne's this last whenever it was, and just recently, and when we were talking about the fabric challis,
Mhm.
okay, so I was there, and I think maybe Joanne and whoever else had said that it's that kind of fabric was probably mixed amongst the silky fabrics.
Yeah, it is.
Nope. So I went there, I'm looking, and didn't see it at all. And I asked one person there, they had no clue of what I was even talking about. Then I'm with the manager, he happened to be rolling by me. And I said, do you know what this is? This type of fabric? He gave me the deer in the headlight look. And I said, it's very common. He goes, that look, I don't know. And I went, okay, so I gather you don't have it here. He goes, no, I don't think so. And I went, you don't have really? I said, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll go get a I'll go get a pattern and so you can see what I'm talking about. Showed him the reached him again, gave him the pattern and said, here, this is a fabric. And here, this is what it's used for. Told him it's, it's not a knit, it's a woven, it's drapey, blah, blah, blah. And he gave me he didn't even respond to me. And I had a couple of people from Joann's around me and they all said, we have no idea of what you're talking about.
That's the same thing they said.
The manager finally said to me what he wanted to shut me up eventually. So he just said, well, good luck with that. I had my mouth was just like, what? He goes, and then he almost walked away from me and I just said, I gather you don't have it here. And that ended that. He didn't even want to talk about it.
You ever
I
get,
think you have to understand that ordering is no longer a manager's job. It's all automated.
I
And
wanted to
Mhm.
say,
stuff
who
just
gets
comes
the
in.
fabric? Who even buys
It comes from a central, the central Joann's Corporation, and they really have no input. It's all based on what sells, what inventory comes
systematically
through.
done, basically.
Yeah, they have no idea. There are very few sewers working
Joann?
at Joann's anymore.
yeah,
Let's look at what Joanne has.
Yeah.
I have these books and I have them in 3 different kinds. This is the
I've
one
got
about
that.
wool. This is about cotton, and I have another one with silk.
Silk.
And so
I've
what
got
you
those.
do is you get these samples and it tells you all about the fabrics. And so this is challis.
Yep.
And it's a lightweight, it's translucent, it's closely woven. A lot
Uh-huh.
of times it might either have paisley or floral, but a lot of times it's just plain. This actually is a challis wool. But it's a summer weight. So it's something even if it's wool, you can wear it in the summer. So no, Joann's wouldn't have a challis wool, but at mine, they did have a challis. So
yeah, rayon.
they had a rayon challis is what they had. So it's it's closely woven is what it is what you're trying to
Yeah.
find. But it was mixed up in with it. And I know there weren't as many left when I went this past time, but there were more over the winter. So
So
if you're looking
one
for
of the
fabrics,
places,
I
Okay.
found today, actually this morning on fashionfabrics.com, it's the first time where I've actually, they have a lot of rayon challis.
Yeah,
So I found that.
Yeah.
so challis is the way something is woven. So you have wool challis or rayon challis, where those rayon and wool are the fibers, but the challis is the way it's woven.
Okay. It's still what I was describing to him is exactly, it's a nice drape. And it's not, the whole thing was that I
You
did.
probably thought, what do you mean drape?
Yeah, Joann's is
I
not the
just
place to
went,
find
no.
good quality of it
no.
anyways.
I was my last time of looking at that kind of thing there because I realized when he didn't have a clue and no one had a clue, I just thought, no, drop the subject on anything with them. It was a little disappointing, but I mean, you guys does anybody here know SR Harris that's in Brooklyn Park up here in the metro
Just
area?
from you.
Okay.
I've heard of it from looking at videos.
They know it's a huge warehouse and they know that kind of thing because I have asked and they just simply point and they just go, oh, it's over there. I'm going, okay. They have a whole section on it. So anyway, I had to share my humor. That's all.
Do you ever get a survey from Joann's, like, how did we do?
Mhm.
I think so.
Sorry.
Yeah, that'll go to the corporate office and then maybe they'll order it for you.
That's true. I can respond and say, yep, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, everybody, I hope you have an awesome Tuesday.
What, I just wanted to let everybody know, I got an email today. Anybody that's looking for rayons, Fashion Fabric Club has 20% off all their rayons.
Yep, that's what I'm buying from that. That's what I got too.
Thank you,
Thank
Kim.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Guys.
Bye.